I believe that AWS Inspector is one of the most underrated security service out there, especially when it comes to the workload in AWS Cloud. AWS Inspector is an automated vulnerability management service that continually scans workloads for software vulnerabilities and unintended network exposure. Inspector scans mixed workloads like EC2 instances or container images in ECR. Also, Inspector support for Lambda function and Lambda layers is also really cool. Inspector scans are intelligently initiated based on the updates to Lambda functions or when new common vulnerabilities and exposure, which are CVEs, are published that are relevant to your functions. Great thing is that you don't need any agents for AWS Inspector to work, which primarily means that you don't need to install a library or agent in your Lambda function or layers. The diagram which you see on your screen is a solution from AWS, and I will drop the link in video description where you can follow it step by step. This solution lets you integrate with your AWS services, especially to scan your custom or proprietary code in the Lambda function. And on a very high level, the way this code is working is that we are deploying a new Lambda function by using SAM or serverless application model, and then inspector scans when a new vulnerability is published or when an update to an existing Lambda function or a new Lambda function is deployed. Vulnerabilities are identified in the deployed Lambda function, and then AWS Event Bridge receives the event from inspector and checks against the rules for specific events. You can also filter the conditions. And as you can see on this diagram, we have an event bridge rule which exists for inspector findings, and the target is defined as an SNS topic to send an email to the system operations team or whoever is responsible for it. Event bridge rule invokes a target SNS topic with the event data, and then an email is sent to the SME. And once you or whoever the SME is receives an email with detailed information on the vulnerability, the fixed package versions, the Amazon Inspector score to prioritize and the impacted Lambda function. And Amazon Inspector also provides you the remediation information which you can follow and fix the issue. So really a great tool. And as I said, I will drop the link to this whole solution in video description so that if you want to implement it, you can do it today, right now. Thank you.